I guess as a merchant and a retailer in the village, I'm particularly aware of the fact that that corridor, which is the beating heart of our city, will connect development on the west end of our city, that University of Baltimore, and continues on around to the ultimate redevelopment of Grossmont Center. I'm hoping in the fullness of time that that area both maintains the charm and the 19th century flavor of the village, and at the same time becomes a more vital commercial corridor and adds to the very important sales tax base that supports vital services in this city. Thank you.
What was the question?
The question is, what issue sets you apart from your fellow candidates, and why should voters pay attention to it?
Well, I think that the mere fact that I've been with you for 20 years and I have worked steady for you for 20 years, I don't think ever disappointed any one of you. I've always stuck up for you and fought for you, whether it was dial a ride, I didn't want it taken away, and fought for it, and when I lost and it was taken away, I kept after staff. We need it, our seniors need it, and eventually we got rights for neighbors. I don't let up. When we need something here and I know it, I tell staff that we do need it, and staff works on it, they see, and we eventually get it. I think that sets me apart because I've got a proven track record. Nobody up here has a proven track record. Nobody has the experience. I can stand clearly to each and every one and say, I have been there, I've done it, I understand it.
I don't think there's one issue that I differ with every single person who's running for city council on. I may agree with one on one and one on the other. I think what sets me apart is, among other things, my look at La Mesa is very global. It's not just the village. It's Lake Murray. It's over by Lemon Avenue. It's up by Parkway Middle School. It is everywhere. I'm listening to people who are joining the city of San Diego when they have a problem with their streets. I hear about them. I also have the breadth of knowledge with working with various groups, whether it's senior citizens, whether it's teenagers, whether it's school-age children. That's where I'm at. And I think what sets me apart from everyone else is also, like Ruth, proven leadership and consensus building, which I have done on the Planning Commission for almost 10 years. I know how to build consensus. I know how to get along with people. And I have been a leader. I've been the chair of the Planning Commission before, 4 years, and I also represent everyone in La Mesa. I think that's, I don't have a pet issue. It's not the village. It's not the PFID. It's not any of that. It is representing everyone. Thank you.
I think what sets me apart is what I even started the introduction with. I am, like I said, a full-time real estate agent. So a lot of people in La Mesa, they go home and they go to work. I actually drive all the streets of La Mesa almost every single day of my life. And there's nothing more important than home. There's nothing more important than neighborhoods. So I'm always representing people who are trying to move into our city, and I know what they're looking for. I've talked to hundreds of people over the years. People want a small town. They want a small town that's safe, clean, pretty, and friendly. And that is my whole life, is built around that, which is why, again, I say I get sensitive when I do drive a neighborhood and I pull up with someone who's moving in from LA or something like that, and we pull into a property, there's a blighted lot next door, I see their faces fall, and inside my heart I'm going, this is not La Mesa, and that's why I have been for years campaigning about trash and litter and dumpsters in front of buildings and things like that, because I know that we are Mayberry, RFD, and if every city in San Diego has a personality, we've got horse towns, beach towns, we are that small town, and so my unique perspective is that for a living I have to fight for keeping homes and neighborhoods in that small, safe town feel.
I feel very strongly about looking out for the future of this community. You know, I've got a couple girls, and I want their future to be good. Right? I think one of the things that's really important along those lines is that we look at our habits and what we're doing to the earth and how we can lessen our impact. And I think that one of the things that I really feel strongly about is getting the bicycle plan, an alternate transportation plan, that we got a $500,000 grant to get in place, to get that pushed through. I've got so much respect for the people that work at the city here. Greg Humora, who works as the Public Works Director, we have great streets, right? We've got, when I talk to Bill Chopik and ask him about bicycle lanes, he will tell me that he's been to Copenhagen and he really loves their bicycle infrastructure. And he knows what's going on in Long Beach with what they're doing. And we already have good streets. If we were to focus on getting those options more available to people, so that if you want to get out of your car, you can ride a bike without it being a death-defying experience, because I live on University here, and I'm going to take my girls out down there, and when I go out, I have to be really careful, right? With a focused energy on that, let's put some work towards it and make this a world-class bicycle city. That will add one more element, right? We'll work towards getting a little more public transportation. We've got the streetscape coming to make it more walkable, and the grants that we're getting to put the sidewalks in around the schools is to make sure that the sidewalks get moved out further and further. All those things, I think, will make this a better place for the future, and that's what I think that's what sets me apart.